Hello, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be the weekly reading for all signs for October 27th through to November 2nd. I've gone ahead and timestamped everything, so just check the description and you'll see you can just jump right to your sign and see what this week has in store for you. Please do hit that like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It will add your energy to the collective and make sure you're showing up when I do these readings. Speaking of that, these readings are general, so as much as we try to have them be a one-size-fits-all, they are not. So if you're not finding yourself in your sign, check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. And reverse any energies as you see fit. Not everything will apply to you. That's okay. I do have one-on-one readings available. My email is in the description, so you can send me an email. And I'd be more than happy to do a one-on-one reading for you. Okay, I think that's all the housekeeping that I have. I'll see you at your sign, and I wish you the best week ahead. Alrighty, Aries, let's go ahead and see what you have in store for this week coming. Show me Aries, please. Show me Aries, please. 10 of Pentacles and the Tower. Yeah, some changes coming. For sure. This looks good for you, this Tower here. I can't see if it's expected or not, but the Chariot and the Fool behind it. That's lovely. Beautiful light energy. Still motivated, still you showing up determined, right? But lighter. And I love that. 10 of Pentacles showing up here as well. So some sort of cycle completion in your physical environment here. So maybe you're closing a loop on a chapter at work, a chapter, you're kind of leveling up, maybe a promotion for some, and maybe bringing something to an end, right? On to the next, as we say. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for Aries on this 10 of Pentacles heading into the week of October 27th, please. Show me Aries as we head into the week of October 27th. Show me Aries. So many want to come out. Show me Aries, please, as we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Aries, please, as we head in. Thank you. All right. Yes. Okay. Alrighty here. So we have that 10 of Pentacles clarified by the 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Lovers on its side, Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands. So definitely something's coming to an end. For some of you, it does feel like a promotion or heading to that next step, stepping up career-wise. Maybe you're not quite sure how you got here. You're not quite sure how you ended up here. And for those of you, or for some of you, sorry, the path ahead might not be clear as well. But you're showing up here, 9 of Pentacles energy, looking good in terms of your career, in terms of where you see yourself kind of resting long term, right? So career longevity here, and I do say career, it could be school, it could be something that you have applied yourself or see yourself applying yourself to for an extended period of time, again, in your physical landscape, things that you can touch and are tangibly felt, okay? So some you're sitting nice, which is really beautiful energy here. Again, maybe not quite sure how this happened, not quite sure how we ended up here, not quite sure where we're going, but clarity of feeling secure. Okay. Lovers on its side. Yeah, again, that just speaks to the clarity for me here. there are elements here of feeling good. I'm wondering if you're doubting that or questioning that as you head into this week. Things are a little too easy, say. That kind of vibe. But with that Hierophant and the Knight of Wands, you're showing up fired up here, geared up, ready for this next chapter and what it does have to bring. For some of you, I see you relying on a mentor or looking to someone for some wisdom, some advice here on how best to navigate your energy, right? So again, kind of speaking on, we're not sure what's next. Maybe you need some help figuring out where you're going to go, what that looks like for you. But again, with that Tower energy, some change and disruption is coming. Feels like this is leading into that, or this might be that Tower, right? That leveling up, that change in career, that new promotion, whatever it is here in your physical realm. This feels like that Tower. If not, that Tower is coming to you soon, Aries, okay? Showing up still determined, but again, that lighter energy. So questioning, is this real? Can I trust this? Can I lean into this energy? And perhaps that's why you're seeking guidance, because you're not sure, right? But your Knight of Wands is showing up here. So still taking action, still somewhat decisive, even if you're leaning on somebody else or looking to a different situation, to gain that clarity and direct your energy in the right way, okay? In your right way. Ace of Swords showing up, as well as the Star and that Empress with the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving. This just feels so light and beautiful for you, Aries. It feels like there's some sort of peace that's gained, some things just, they feel a little bit easier. There's some tension that's gone, which is lovely, which is why perhaps you are feeling lighter here. Some new thought or new perspective, right? And I feel like that's what you're guiding or you're gaining from this Hierophant energy. All right. And perhaps some new perspective on what it is that you see yourself doing or where you see yourself headed, right? This Ten of Pentacles energy does feel like it's closely tied to your dream, right? Your goal, your lifetime goal, your life's purpose, okay? And you're embracing that and you're feeling really good on it. And that's beautiful energy. Okay, let's get some final thoughts here for Aries for the week of October 27th. Let's get some final thoughts for Aries, please. We have that Queen of Pentacles, right? So this is very much about, and the Tower showing up as well, Eight of Cups, the Empress. So again, just speaking on this Tower now showing up twice here, with this lovely feminine, softer energy here. It does feel like you're definitely closing the loop on something here. Looks good, feels good. You look fantastic. Queen of Pentacles showing up as your final clarifier for this week. You're making something happen, right? You are the doer of the tarot. This makes total sense. It does feel like you're leaning into that softer side, right? Not being so forceful about the control and domination that you, like, we're not leaning into those energies. Perhaps for some of you in this next step, you're leading by doing first. You are that kind of guiding hand. Perhaps you're stepping into a mentor role, Aries. Whatever it is, it does feel like we are not being so brute with our power. We're leaning more into the feminine aspect of that. Queen of Pentacles, she knows what she's doing. She knows where she's headed. She knows what picture she's making here. She knows what she's creating for herself and for her surroundings. She's in control. Nobody can question that. But she's allowing that light. She looks good. She feels good. She's secure. She trusts herself. And that's all of the things that I see for you as you head into this week. Okay, Aries? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And you're looking good. You're glowing. I'm glad to see it. You take care. We'll see you next time. Leo, hello. Let's see what the week of October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. That was very quick. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands in the shadow there. So that's lovely, right? That's good. You're feeling excited, right? Perhaps a surge of energy here, and it feels really good, right? For you, Leo, this week. Ace of Wands, a recommitment to yourself. Maybe you're feeling more like yourself, or you're not feeling more like yourself, and so that's why this is coming up, because that's the focus for you this week, right? Yeah, we've got that 9 of Wands and the High Priestess with some 5 of Sword energy behind that. Yeah, I feel like it's more that maybe you haven't been feeling like yourself, and so this week you're making it a priority to try to feel like yourself. For some of you, I see some exhaustion here. I see some doubt as it relates to your intuition. Perhaps for some of you, you've been struggling with relying on your intuition, or kind of you feel like it's been misfiring for you. And so we're like, no, okay, we're going to take this week, we're going to work on it. We're going to take this week, we're going to work on it, right? Let's get some more clarifiers for you here, Leo. Let's get some clarifiers for Leo as we head into the week of October 27th, please. Let's get some clarifiers for Leo. 9 of Wands. Yeah. You're like, that's it. 9 of Wands. That's what I've been feeling. Okay. Let's really talk about it. Let's talk about it. Persistence is key. And, I feel like maybe you've really been going through it, Leo. More of an internal battle here. Showing up. Keep showing up. Doing your thing. I feel like you need to take a break from whatever that is, right? The Fool on its side, yeah, you're like, can we just be done? Can we just move away from this? 2 of Swords, but you're hesitating to take that leap, right? You're hesitating to walk away from this. I'm wondering why. Let's get some clarifiers. Some more clarifiers here for that Ace of Wands energy, 5 of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers. Ace of Pentacles. One more clarifier here, Queen of Wands. That 5 of Swords coming up as the shadow energy for the clarifiers here. Lovers, Tower. So I feel like you're coming to a breaking point here. Take it as it resonates, Leo. A breaking open, okay? In order to get you to take a look at your boundaries, take a look at what you're letting in. I'm wondering if some of you have been ignoring your intuition, and that's why you're feeling so exhausted. But I am getting this idea. You're tired, you're fatigued, you're showing up just kind of over it as we head into this week with that Fool energy on the side. 2 of Wands here. Questioning. And that's really what I'm seeing for you. What is this life? What have I done? What am I doing? Why am I here? Right? A lot of that. Questioning who you are. What drives you, what motivates you, questioning your core purpose, I feel are some of the questions that you're asking. I'm wondering, so getting excited, right? Perhaps you're becoming ever present of how tired you are, how close you are to what feels like a finish, and how much as close as you are to something, there's this desire to be done. Walk away, right? You're not. So again, I can't speak to what this situation is, but you're really struggling to keep going. 5 of Wands on its side, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You're I'm wondering if some of you have checked out of your social circle. I'm wondering if something happened in your social circle that is showing up this week, that you're feeling this week, and maybe that's tied to how fatigued you're showing up. Okay, either way, I am getting some sort of urging of not feeling comfortable. Not feeling comfortable with the people around me, not feeling comfortable in my own skin this week. There's tension there, okay? Take it as it resonates, okay? But I'm definitely feeling some tension with you showing up with your normal group of people. Alrighty, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands here. Listen, there might be an opportunity in your physical landscape, like a tangible opportunity to kind of move on from this. Okay, to take that leap, and that's what you're pondering here. Ooh, should I move on? Should I just dump this at where it is and, jump ship and run kind of idea? I think you already know the answer to that with that Queen of Wands showing up. I think some of you are just not ready to acknowledge that answer, accept that answer, ready to direct your energy into investing in whatever that answer is. Okay, again, take it as it resonates, but I think you're trying to, you already know what needs to be done here. The problem is you're trying to ignore it. Okay, and that's where this conflict is coming in here, and that Five of Swords energy is coming through. So I would just be mindful of lashing out this week. I would be mindful of saying things you don't mean, maybe taking this situation out on some people that you love and trust and care for. Okay, and it does feel like, yeah, some sort of change is coming here. Some sort of test is coming your way, because you've been ignoring whatever this is. Okay, yeah. Let's get some final clarifiers here for Leo for this week. Two of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yeah, Two of Cups. So twos, here there's some sort of connection, death, some sort of partnership here that may be changing. You're reluctant to have that change, or you're not fully checked in. Okay, take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be one way. For some of you, it could be the other. So really take it as it resonates. But I see this as it relates to your social dynamic or people that you're really close with, one person in particular, and something. I'm wondering if you're forcing an end, or you keep visualizing that end, and you're hoping that it comes, or you're hoping that it doesn't come. Either way, the Tower is coming to shake loose something here and shake loose that lesson for you. Five of Swords energy. Nobody likes that energy, right? Conflict. It's coming, or it has already come, and that's the tension that you're feeling. Okay, Leo, that's what I have for you. I wish you all the best heading into this week. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Sagittarius, hello. Let's get right into it and see what the week of October 27th, too many, what October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you, please. Show me the overall energy for Sagittarius. Thank you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, I like that. The Magician in the shadow as well. High Priestess. Wow. That's awesome. right? All the elements available to you, all the tools that you have in the physical realm, you are relying on to manifest in the here and now, but also using that intuition, right? Talk about clarity here. Talk about clarity, insight, trusting yourself. I have goosebumps. Like, I don't even need to clarify. You are showing up fantastic. You already know, Sagittarius. You already know what is headed for you this week. You're making it happen. Wow. Good for you. Good for you. Seven of Swords in reverse, right? We are changing the game. You're changing the game. You're manifesting change here. You're manifesting what you want and making it happen in your physical realm and in your spiritual realm, right? Wow. Beautiful. Let's get some more clarifiers here for Sagittarius, please. Let's get some more clarifiers here for Sagittarius as we head into the week of October 27th to November 2nd. Let's get some more clarifiers here for Sagittarius as we head into this new week. Let's get some clarifiers here, please, for Sagittarius as we head into the week of, thank you. Wow. 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 Like, if tarot could do a mic drop, that's what would happen in this moment, in this week, for you in this reading, okay? Just, wow. Wow. I'm just going to say wow throughout your entire clarifiers here, okay? Let's get into it. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords here, and then we have the Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, and Temperance. You are navigating through some change here of your own doing. It feels like releasing something from that you've been holding on to for a long time. Very painful, right? Very painful confrontation, but the time has come for you to say goodbye to this part of you. It is very clear. You're releasing something and I don't even want to say coming to terms. You are satisfied with what you're doing, satisfied with, you have made your peace. I'll say it that way. You have made your peace with this aspect of your past that you're releasing. This no longer serves you. And in a major, major way this week, you are moving on and moving forward with the full force of your being. Beautiful. Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, Temperance, whatever this new perspective is that you have gained, this new clarity, this new insight, you are using it to the best of your ability, Sagittarius, and moving forward, standing true in who you are, right? Knight of Wands, taking that decisive action to move forward. It's almost like for some of you, I just feel like you're standing in your own integrity here. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're standing up for what you know to be true. Like, just wow. Like, beautiful, beautiful. You are glowing this week, okay? The Magician showing up twice in the clarifiers. To say you are making things happen. You are manifesting and making things happen, right? I'm speechless here, right? The Five of Wands, that Eight of Pentacles in the shadow here for the clarifiers. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people are challenging you. It doesn't matter if people are, and if they're not challenging you, debating you. You're like, you know what? What is that saying? Like, steel sharpens steel, and you are just showing up like, not combative, but so sure that you are ready for whatever. Like I'm in awe. Sagittarius, I'm in awe of you this week. Judgment. Yeah. Nine of Swords. So that's funny, eh? Because the Nine of Swords is at the back of the deck here. And I'm like, there's no time for that. Nine of Swords, the Devil. Three of Cups. I feel it peaking, okay? But the amount of energy that you possess, just in general, but the amount of good you're feeling and the amount of wholeness that you're feeling this week, any seeds of doubt or anything that's kind of coming to you, any kind of moments of anxiety, we're releasing that this week. That's something major that has, I feel, maybe been an aspect of who you are for so long. By closing the door, see you never, like, just fantastic. Okay. No time for this. We're releasing it. It's done. Right? You're done. Sagittarius. Judgment here. Awakening. I'm tripping over my words because you just look so powerful here heading into this week. You're awakening to who you're meant to be. Stepping into your higher calling this week. There's no other way to put it. You're beautiful. You're glowing. Right? Magnetic. Magnetic. If people are staring at you this week, it's because they are in awe of your energy and they can sense it. They can sense you this week. That's how powerful you are. I wouldn't be surprised if, you head into a place this week and you all of a sudden notice that there's a major crowd after you've head in, right? Wherever you go. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Your energy is just chef's kiss. Like, you're glowing. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for this week. Okay. You look amazing. Keep it going. You're stepping into you. I love that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. You take care. Capricorn, hello. Let's get right into it and see what October 27th to the November 2nd has in store. Show me Capricorn, please. Chariot, Nine of Swords. I feel like you're trying to get out of a rut here. I normally don't like going this deep in the shadow. Oh, I didn't even see that Five of Cups. I feel like you're trying to get out of a rut with that Cancer energy, right? Showing up determined. Okay, we're keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving. We're going. But you're just you're doing the steps. You're like walking through it. It's like a dress rehearsal. You're walking through it, but there's no meaning behind it. Okay. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords. You're trying to get out of this rut here, but it's not happening, right? Your doubt isn't allowing it. Your thought isn't allowing it. You're just, it's going. Right? That anxiety, that Five of Cups, right? Let's get some clarifiers here. It's like no matter what you can do, you can't shake this feeling, right? Let's get some clarifiers for Capricorn as we head into the week of October 27th, please. Let's get some clarifiers for Capricorn as we head into the week of October 27th. To November 2nd. get some clarifiers for Capricorn, please. Okay. Yeah, let's get some clarifiers. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so story time here. I actually already did about half the readings. I did them yesterday. And there was no sound. So I'm doing them over, which is totally fine. Listen, it happens. Probably more so than I'd like to admit, but it happens, okay? Anyway, in your reading that I did yesterday for this week, that Page of Cups showed up again, or Page of Cups showed up, and he was very prominent with his energy of being a trickster, trying to distract you, right? And now I see that the Page of Cups is here again. Not surprised to see him, but I have some more clarity on him this time around, okay? So Page of Cups, Knight of Swords in your shadow here for these clarifiers. Be on the lookout for somebody who has a sour offer, okay? Something's fishy, literally here. All is not what it seems, Capricorn. This person is, or this situation, okay? It could look like a great opportunity to do whatever, okay? All is not what it appears to be. Behind this page, behind this offering, is only more distraction, only more doubt, only more headache. Okay? So just be mindful of that as we head into this week. Okay? Clarifying your Chariot here on the board. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Temperance. Like, I almost couldn't do your reading because he was up to no good. Like, the cards kept flying everywhere. I thought you were in a tricky mood. Come to realize it was that page trying to distract you, trying to distract me from getting to the heart of your reading. Okay? So just be mindful. It's really, and this could be your mind. This could be you trying to distract yourself here. Oh, I'm just going to go check out and I'm going to do this. No. We need to stay clear and consistent on our path this week, okay? This is only inviting more headache for you, all right? I'm done with my rant now, I promise. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, the Sun, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups on its side, Queen of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Swords is showing up in reverse because you're not feeling your best. You're not thinking your best. There's some sort of kind of pessimism, glass half empty kind of line of thinking here that is bleeding into this reading. You can't quite shake it for whatever reason, okay? And so it's kind of coloring your perspective here. The first kind of half of your energy actually looks really good. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have Temperance, that Sagittarius energy here, that balance, and perhaps you're really trying hard to maintain that level of calm, to maintain that level of peace here, right? Maybe you are showing up and you're doing your daily meditation. Maybe you are getting out and grounding in nature. Maybe you are going and, doing your yoga or doing some sort of physical activity to keep you stimulated, right? And energized here. You're working hard on it. With the Sun here, that there's no shadows in the sun, right? So there's also nowhere for this energy to hide. You're so present, or you're so aware of it, maybe almost painfully so, of whatever this is that you're trying to shake. It's like right in front of your face and you can't maneuver away from it, okay? But you look good, and you're, like I said, you're doing the steps, but it feels like you're not feeling the steps. Right? You're doing it, but there's no emotion behind it. Okay? You're not your best self heading into this week, Capricorn, because of whatever this Nine of Swords energy is. Okay? And it feels like this trickster here, this Page of Cups, is really doing a lot to keep you distracted. Okay? Keep doing your steps. Keep doing your thing. And fake it till you make it, my friend. Because that's... sooner or later, you're going to start feeling it. Even if you're not feeling it now. Right? And maybe this is born out of you doing something so different and so outside of your comfort zone that the fear is coming in, and not because you don't know what to do with this situation because you've never been in this situation before, right? So you're like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm showing up. But there's a fear there, but keep going, right? Keep going. Even if you don't know what's ahead, even if you're, really doubting, questioning whether or not you should be here, whether or not you should be doing this thing, keep going, because sooner or later, things are going to start clicking into place. Okay. Let's get some final thoughts here for Capricorn. The Emperor and Ace of Pentacles in the shadow here, right? Something's going to click and something's going to the world. Beautiful. Don't let this page distract you from what you're trying to do. Don't let your mind and your thoughts run away with you, because you have a clear path on what you're trying to do. And sooner or later, that momentum that you're building, right? And those steps are going to feel more determined. You're going to feel more secure, and you're going to be taking more authority here with that Emperor energy, that Aries energy, right? You are a sign that dominates, right? And perhaps you're feeling like you're not in this area. Okay. That doesn't mean you never will. Okay. Let me be clear about that. Ace of Pentacles in the world, some sort of aspect of you. There's something here that wants to come to an end. And maybe that's what that page is distracting you from. What's that phrase? Success is on the other side of fear. That's what this feels like for you this week. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Ace of Pentacles. You want to commit to this. In order to do that, something needs to come to an end. We're closing some loop here. Don't let that Page of Cups come out to play. Just don't. We can acknowledge his presence without letting him get out of hand. Okay? Just be mindful of him. Okay? Keep going. Keep moving. You got this. All right? Thank you so much, Capricorn. I wish you all the best this week and always. We'll see you next time. You take care. Taurus, hello. Let's go ahead and see what October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Look at you go. And the Lovers. Hey now. Hey now. Interesting. The Lovers, Magician, and that Seven of Wands in the shadow. You're making something happen here. You're feeling good. And you're not letting anything get in the way of that. Already. So good for you. Good on you. You're showing up committed to the cause, and that's fantastic. Lovers, okay, showing up. So I do have to say this could be related to some sort of soul bond connection, to be honest. Listen, it could be that. I'm more seeing this as you feeling whole, right? Embracing all sides of you and doing what needs to be done in order to move you forward in the direction that you see yourself going, right? So embracing that higher frequency, that higher vibration, right? And allowing that to help you move forward. So you're feeling connected, right? You're feeling online and using that to maneuver in society in a way that you see yourself going, right? Directing your energy in order to get what you want, to put it simply. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here for Taurus. Let's get some clarifiers for Taurus, please. Let's get some clarifiers for Taurus as we head into this week. Show me Taurus as we head into this week, please. There you are. Hey now. Hey now, hey now. You're fired up, my friend. Okay. So to clarify, this Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, Page of Cups, Two of Cups, followed by the Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Hierophant. Hey, look, there you are. Hello. Welcome to your reading. Okay. Again, just this idea, excuse me, showing up, feeling connected, focusing on what matters here. You could be motivated by your home, securing a better lifestyle for those that matter to you. Okay. I'm wondering if there's somebody that you're going to encounter this week that you're going to rely on to move you forward. Or if there's some aspect of a current partnership that you will realize is of benefit to you. This person is of benefit to you, or even just this relationship is beneficial to you. I just saw a door opening. Okay. So just keep an eye out for that here. And again, it's just it's almost like your energy is working in a way where you're making things happen, but it feels like your vibration, your energy is maneuvering hidden doors for you as well. Okay. Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Hierophant here. So yeah, so some new perspective is coming towards you for sure. Okay, so I see this Devil here, which typically speaks on, indulgences, addictions, being too stubborn, all of that. And I do see aspects of that for you, Taurus. But what I see first and foremost is discipline, commitment, hard work. Whatever you're working on and whatever is your priority heading into this week, whatever is your motivator heading into this week, you're working hard to achieve it. You're working hard to stand in your truth. And this is kind of similar actually to Sagittarius's reading, in that there's some aspect of integrity that I feel is at play for you this week. And that's showing up on your board here. So again, the usual kind of disclaimers, take it as it resonates, but also use your judgment here. Being too stubborn, too kind of hyper focused and all of that. But also it just feels like you're disciplined and you're committed to the cause. Whatever it is, you will succeed in what you're doing. You will make it through this. You are showing up. You are committed. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? That's more how I'm reading this Devil energy as it relates to you heading into this week. Okay, Taurus? 10 of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, again, I can't ignore the amount of wand energy, fire energy showing up on this board for you this week. You're fired up. You're geared up. Perhaps for some of you, even relying on, your your motivation, sheer will to make whatever this is happen, because you have no choice but to make it happen for some of you. Okay. 10 of Wands, Empress, Ace of Wands here. Something's coming to an end. It feels more like you're releasing it. You're saying, I'm done with this. I'm done with this effort in this way. I'm choosing something else, or I'm choosing to end this now, here and now, right? It feels very much like a You, again, you're showing up, you're in charge. Whatever this ending is with that 10 of Wands, it is by your doing. And you're good with it. Because you're on to the next. Moving forward into getting what you want this week. Okay, Taurus? Any final thoughts for Taurus, please? 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles here. It's funny. So the 7 of Pentacles is just behind this energy here. Oh, I don't like that, but Knight of Swords. Moving without thinking is typically what he is, but that 7 of Pentacles, I had a feeling it would come up. So this is also a Taurus card, right? At the end of your cards, you are 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles in the tarot. 7 of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're taking what you need with you and moving on. Right? So whatever this 10 of Wands is, your energy is done. You're done with giving your energy to something because you have everything you need in your cart and you're moving on. You're moving forward. Okay? Taking stock for sure. Embracing what you have. Definitely carrying it with you. It's not baggage. It's you. It's not, it's not baggage. It's what you need, right? It's what you feel is necessary. You're picking it up, you're moving on. And nothing's going to stop you this week. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, some cycles coming to an end. You know what you're doing. And you're fired up, you're ready to go, you're ready to make it happen. Right? Love that. Love that. Love this week for you. You look great, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by. I wish you all the best this week and always, and we'll see you next time. You take care. Virgo, hello. Let's see what October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. Show me Virgo, please. Show me Virgo, please, for the week of October 27th. Show me Virgo, please. Show me Virgo for the week of October 27th. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Judgment here. All right. Your shadow energy looks good here. Just hold out a little longer. Hold out a little longer. That's what I'm seeing here for you. You're almost there. You're almost there. Keep going, Virgo, okay? Let's get some clarifiers. Let's get some clarifiers for Virgo, please. I knew that Knight of Swords was coming. I knew he was coming. He just couldn't help himself. Show me Virgo, please. Let's get some clarifiers for Virgo as we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Virgo, please. Too many. Let's get some clarifiers for Virgo. Thank you. All right. All right. 9 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands on its side, Temperance, the Fool, Queen of Pentacles on her side, Devil energy in the shadow along with the Hangman, 3 of Pentacles, and the Magician. Magician has been showing up in one way or another. He is deep in your shadow here. I feel like you want to start utilizing all the tools available, or whatever you're wanting to do is just out of reach, just out of grasp. Why can't I just be there? Kind of idea. Devil energy, Hanged Man. We're considering... I wonder if you're considering old habits and trying to not let them impact something new. Okay. Coming back to your immediate board here, like I said, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands here. You're fired up. Okay. Just overall, you're fired up about something. But also the doubt is there. Like, why am I even doing this? Why am I even continuing? Something like he's just there. He's just trying to plant seeds of doubt. You're confronting that and you're trying not to let him impact. You're trying not to let that doubt or, that naysayer come in and impact your forward movement. Okay. You're showing up. Maybe you're saying, you know what? I am really tired, but I'm continuing on because I know I'll be successful. And you're like, I don't care what this guy has to say. I'm moving on and I'm not blocking myself. I'm not guarding myself in any way here from what I'm trying to move on and attain. Temperance, Fool, Queen of Pentacles on its side. Maybe you're trying to be more balanced here. You're trying to be more present. Okay, you want to live in balance. You want to attain some sort of balance here. I'm just not feeling that temperance. I'm not feeling that balance coming. It's almost like we're forcing that or pushing that. Or wanting it too hard. It's something that we think is balance is not balance. And I'm not really sure how that relates to your particular situation, Virgo, but something that you perceive as balance is not giving me the feeling that it is balance, okay? Or that it is intended for you. Queen of Pentacles, we're not trusting. There's major hesitation in what I'm seeing here, and it's maybe just we're giving that doubt too much power, right? Because it just, in general, there's a lot of, I just feel like we want to duck and run from whatever this is. You're so close, keep going, but you're like, nah, I'm out. In some aspect, the urge is there to do that. Ace of Cups showing up in the shadow. Like I said, just keep going. You're almost there, right? You're almost there. This kind of theme came up as well for another sign. I can't remember right now, but success is just on the other side of fear, right? Just keep going. Whatever this Capricorn was giving me this as well. Just keep going, right? Just keep showing up. Just keep doing your thing. Yes, there is some sort of exhaustion here, but perseverance is key. The Devil energy, Hanged Man, Three of Pentacles in that shadow. It does seem to be that you are being mindful, quite mindful of these limitations, these fears, these maybe for some of you addictions and how they come into play, or this stubbornness and how it comes into play in what you're trying to make happen here. And so you're trying not to let that affect you. But it feels like with that temperance, the pendulum swings, right? As we're changing, and say we're trying to enforce a boundary, for example, we're not used to saying no, okay? We're not used to saying no, so the pendulum swings all the way this way. We're saying yes all the time, even when we don't want to. When we start saying no, we say no all the time. And we're maybe being a little ruthless or being a little rude in how we say no, right? Asserting that boundary. Until we get more comfortable with it and that balance, right in the center. That's where that harmony is, having grace for others while still having grace for ourselves. We're not quite there yet, and that's what I'm seeing, right? Maybe you're being a little too one-sided as it relates to whatever this situation is, but you're trying to be mindful of that and not let that play into where you're going next, okay? But whatever you're perceiving as balance is not balance. Maybe you're just on your way there, okay? So just keep that in mind as you head into this week. Let's get some final thoughts for Virgo here. Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you know, listen, I will just say as well, Virgo, you're not showing up very grounded here, very rooted. So I would say this week, try to get in nature as much as you can. Try to connect to nature. And if you can't really do that, maybe nature sounds on Spotify, open up YouTube, you know, watch some nature videos or something, meditation, do something to just kind of ground yourself a little bit this week, because it feels like whatever this situation is, you're doing all you can do to not let it run away with you. Okay, Knight of Wands, are you in control of your energy here? Again, it feels like you're letting the situation run away from you a little bit, and let's try to pull that back, right? Let's try to rein that in a little bit, gain some clarity here. Knight of Cups, what are you really doing this for? What is your strategy here? What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish, right? Remember your reason why for that Nine of Cups or Nine of Wands. Keep going, keep showing up, keep doing the thing. Why are we doing that? Remember your why. Why are you here? Okay, stay focused, Virgo. You've got this, right? You're looking good. Boundaries are hard, right? Finding balance is hard. It's a lifelong game, and what worked for us in past is not going to work for us in the future, right? So we're constantly having to navigate that. And, you know, that's what is on your plate this week, Virgo. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. We'll see you next time. You take care. Libra, hello. Alrighty, let's get into it and see what the week of October 27th to November 2nd has in store. You're like, I want to show you 2 cards because that's just what I want to do. Okay, let's do it. 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands in the shadow. So something's coming to an end. You're releasing this. It feels like you're really putting down other people's stuff. You're saying, no way, Jose, I'm not going to let that impact me, with that 9 of Cups coming through here. 7 of Swords, Strength, and the Sun, and the Magician. Wow. That's lovely energy, right? Whatever doubt is on the board here, whatever's kind of, you know, fears, hesitation, deceit, any of that, you're kind of saying, yeah, it's there, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, and I'll be okay because I see it. I have the clarity now. I have the insight. I'll do it, and I'll be fine. Good for you, Libra. Let's get some clarifiers for Libra, please. Heading into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Libra, please, as we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Libra, please. All right. Well, it's funny. I barely started shuffling the cards. And then I started seeing your cards show up, and I was like, okay, Libra's here. Libra's here. Like, you've been waiting in the sidelines. You're like, it's my turn now. I'm here. I'm ready to go. It's funny. Okay. All right. And here. Interesting. Okay. So, we've got that 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and that's clarified by the Empress, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, 3 of Pentacles, the World, Ace of Swords. New you. Who's this? Am I right? Wow. I'm wondering if some of you did, let me know in the comments. I'm wondering if some of you did some major soul searching around your birthday. I'm wondering if this was a pivotal birthday for some of you, and you're kind of like, okay, some of these things that, you know, this excess baggage, it's time to let go. I need to lighten my load here and really just focus on what I enjoy, what brings me personal satisfaction, what makes my cup full, and release anything else that I was holding on to. Perhaps a lot of you did some sort of deep clean here. I'm seeing that as well. Yeah, you look great, Libra. You really do. Empress, Page of Pentacles, the Sun. Yeah, you're like, this is a period of enjoyment for you. Not indulgence, enjoyment, which is really quite lovely. You are enjoying what you have and who you are is what I'm seeing. And you're very secure in that. There's a clarity here, like I said, an insight of I'm headed this way. And that's it. You know, you're not waiting on anyone. You're not looking for approval from anyone. You're going your way. And that's great. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the World, Ace of Swords, starting something new. So perhaps for some of you in going your way, you are going into some sort of new career, starting some new project or hobby, or taking up something for you. Okay. Emphasis on for you here. With the World, yeah, just again, this idea of we're releasing that excess baggage and focusing on what matters, getting back to who you are with that Ace of Swords, coming back to yourself. Perhaps for some of you, you haven't felt like yourself for some time. And with, you know, your birthday having come and gone, you're kind of like, no, I'm making this commitment to myself. And I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. I know what's been holding me back. And I see it, but I'm going this way. Okay. Eight of Wands in the shadow, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. All that looks like to me is that you know where you're headed. And perhaps for some of you, you are going to be doing some inner work. Heading into the weeks ahead, you're going to be taking a look at your cup, taking a look at your boundaries, and really taking this concept a little bit more, like a little bit deeper into you. So perhaps for some of you, it started with a deep clean of your home, a deep clean of your space, purging, and then we're internalizing that kind of same concept, that same idea, or taking it a level deeper. You just unsubscribe to a whole bunch of newsletters, and you're selecting what matters, right? And so it feels like a second kind of editing is happening, or you're just taking it that step further. Well, this one feels like pressure to me. I don't want to be pressured. I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. We're unsubscribing, right? So really showing up. Fantastic, Libra. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some final thoughts for Libra as they head into the week of October 27th, please. Let's get some final thoughts for Libra as they head into the week of October 27th. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. So again, just in that shadow here, you're fully aware of what's going on, how you're feeling, what you're doing, where you're going, right? That Page of Pentacles showing up again. You're taking charge. That's really all I see. There's clarity here and insight of why have I been feeling this way? Maybe you're finally acknowledging that you feel that way, right? And it took this long and this far to get here. King of Pentacles here, you're in charge. You're very much showing up. I'm going this way. No, and I'm not, it's not selfish what I'm seeing. It's not, you know, I'm going this way, you can follow or not. I'm going this way, whether you like it or not. There's none of that. It's just, I'm going this way. And you're going that way. Okay. Libra, clear, concise, to the point. You know what you're doing. You got that sun. You got that clarity. Keep it going. Keep it moving, right? You look wonderful. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you all the best this week and always, and we'll see you next time. You take care. Aquarius, hello. Let's go ahead and see what October 27th to November 2nd has in store. I love it. I'm laughing because Libra was the first sign to really show up and be like, I'm here, I'm ready. And you're the second sign to show up and be like, okay, I'm here. I'm waiting for my turn. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. So you're here. Welcome to your reading. The sun showing up for you here, as well as that 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups here, along with Judgment. You're focused. Okay, you're focused here. There's some clarity of purpose. I'm wondering if you're feeling renewed. There is a sense of renewal here. I'm wondering if some of you feel vindicated. That's what's showing up or popping into my mind here. So put that in the comments for me, Aquarius. You're on the right side of something is what I'm seeing here. And you're like, finally, I've been waiting. Finally. So yeah, I see it. I see you. You were right. Okay. Love that. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Judgment here. Yeah, something's coming to an end, right? And very much focused on moving forward. A little bit of Scorpio energy in that shadow. Embracing some sort of change, embracing that we're moving on to the next here, aligning closer to your purpose. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for Aquarius, please. Let's get some clarifiers for Aquarius as we head into thank you. Let's get some clarifiers as we head into Let's get some clarifiers as we head into the week of October 27th to November 2nd. Let's get some clarifiers, please, as we head into, thank you. All right. You and Libra are funny. Okay. What have we got? The Star, hello. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. All right. And Queen of Wands in the shadow. 9 of Swords creeping out. I wonder if that doubt is trying to come for you, but you're keeping it at bay. We'll see. Yeah, death for sure, right? I did say Scorpio energy was coming through here, and we have that here, right? Moving on to the next. Leveling up here in some way, shape, or form. Queen of Wands, death, the Emperor. Okay, moving on. Let's go. On to the next venture, on to the next task. I had success here. I was right. Now let's move forward and be right somewhere else, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing here for you, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. Alrighty. We have clarifying that sun here. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man on its side, Page of Swords. Then we have Ace of Swords, the Star, you. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles here. A lot of grounded energy, feeling very rooted, very practical. This feels this week, okay? You're like, yeah, I was right. I know it, okay? Success here with that King of Pentacles. Perhaps you were your strategy was the right strategy as it relates to work. Okay, Hanged Man on his side. There's an opportunity here for some new knowledge or new perspective. I wonder if that's just you waiting for everybody else to understand what you already knew. That's what I'm seeing. You're like, I've been here telling people this thing for this long and, you know, take it or leave it. But you're like, people are now seeing that, coming to that conclusion here. And you're like, yeah, I knew this all along, right? This perspective already came to me. Page of Swords here. We're very much moving forward, taking this win and moving on. Almost building I'm wondering if this is you building your reputation here or building your good standing, okay, based on whatever this win was, whatever this success was, and you're saying, okay, I'm taking this into this next chapter, this next phase, okay? Ace of Swords here. So, and with the star, actually with both of these here, I do feel like there's you know, you're showing up feeling good, feeling very secure in who you are. You were you were waiting for this moment, okay? Now everybody's on board and you're like, okay, what's next? You're you know, like I said, for some of you you feel vindicated, for some of you you feel like that. Not saying that this is, you know, your main priority, but for some of you, maybe you did get that recognition, that pat on that back, and you're like, okay, how do we move forward now, right? Taking a brief moment to enjoy this, but very much focused on the next task at hand. This has already come to an end. Yep, we're done with this. We're analyzing it here and moving forward, right? Taking that next step, whatever this is, we're carrying it, we're building on it, we're moving on. So that's really what I'm seeing you do here. Take a moment, man. Enjoy that win. You know what I mean? And I think you do, but in private. Yeah, very much making room for what's next here, okay? Show me. You were so ready for your reading. King of Swords. Yeah, you're like, I'm busy. I got things to do. I got things to build here. I got my life to make happen, right? King of Swords, becoming that best version of you, you know, being the best you that you can be, Aquarius, and really moving on in that vein. Eight of Wands here, your energy is directed, and it's almost like this is another necessary building block of who you're meant to be, where you're meant to be, whatever this win was, this success, it's shaping. It's another building block that you can rely on to shape you and to prime you for who you're meant to be in this life, okay? Listen, that's great. Clear, concise, to the point. Good on you, Aquarius. Looking good, feeling great is what I'm seeing here. Alrighty. All the best of luck to you. You look awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Gemini, hello. Let's get right into it and see what the week of October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. Two of Wands. Decisions. Success, legacy, business decisions, something, investments. Something like that is coming up here. Queen. Sorry, just came out of left field. Business investments. Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords here. I'm wondering if somebody crossed a line and so now you're focused on this. Somebody or something crossed a line and now you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on my coins. Let's get some clarity here for Gemini, please, as we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarity for Gemini as we head into, the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarity for Gemini, please, as we head into the week of, thank you. That song, Should I Stay or Should I Go Now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, there will be double. That song, that's what's coming to mind for you, okay? I apologize. My voice is terrible. But that's the song that's coming. So I feel like some of you that will resonate with you. For others of you, I apologize. All right, Gemini. let's go ahead. Did I say Virgo? I meant Gemini. We're on Gemini's reading. Things are confusing. I apologize. Let's go ahead and bring it back to this, okay? Because here's where we are. Two of Wands. There's some sort of... Honestly, this doesn't feel like a choice. This feels like you were backed into a corner. Okay, take it as it resonates. Gemini, Queen of Wands on its side, Temperance here, and the Lovers right side up. You're not feeling like yourself, or you're not feeling where you're meant to be. Some sort of aspect of this here is not what you intended. You're not where you wanted to be. You're not feeling how you wanted to feel. Very much feels limited. Okay, you're trying, for some of you, I feel like you're trying to make the best of a bad situation here, but you're not really sure where to go. Okay, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles here. You're not happy. Sorry to put it so bluntly. In some aspect, okay, you're not happy. And it feels like what you had built up is now breaking down. And you're trying maybe to hold on to that happiness, or trying to force it to happen. It's not happening because you're feeling limited or constricted, or bound in whatever this situation is. Even though I'm not seeing that Eight of Swords here, that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting in a roundabout kind of way. Okay. The World, Justice, Page of Swords, the Tower. Yeah. And there's that too, right? Something's got to come to an end here. Some loop is closing with that World energy. Justice, karmic justice. This could even be aspects of this. I'm wondering if this is like a cycle that you go through, Gemini, where something happens. Maybe a situation got like ran away from you. Or got too overwhelming, and now you find yourself here and you're like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I intended here. I'm not happy here. I don't like this. But you're trying to make it fit because originally this is the route you selected. This is the choice that was made, but now you're not sure where to go from here because you're feeling stuck. I feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. And you're not sure what to do, but you know you don't feel like yourself. And again, for some of you, maybe you're trying to make the best of a bad situation. But something's got to end. It feels like this, if this is a pattern, this pattern has to end. It's almost like you blink and you find yourself here. And you're like, wait, I didn't want this. That's not right. That's not meant for me. Interesting. Should I stay or should I go now? You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of like, what do I do? Rock in a hard place. Yeah. You kind of like, do I flip a coin? Like, what? Let's get some final thoughts here for Gemini. Let's get some final thoughts for Gemini heading into this week. Let's get some final thoughts for Gemini as we head into the week of October 27th. Eight of Swords. What did I say? You're feeling bound. Magician. You need a forced exit. Right? It's feeling like it's not one way or another way here. Either way is going to be rough. You got to just remove yourself from the situation. Whatever the situation is here. I wonder where the investment thing came in. Like, that's so weird. For some of you, maybe that's the message you needed to hear. Either way, I do feel that there's this, like, idea of breaking free, knowing you need to break free of this. You know, maybe it's kind of like, whatever I do, I keep ending up back here. Well, let's explore that. Let's break down that cycle of what is happening. It feels like whatever this situation is, it got away with you. Perhaps it keeps getting away with you. And perhaps that's because you're allowing it to happen. You're not putting your foot down when it matters. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. And then it leaves you kind of clinging to a past reality or a past feeling, or you're clinging to that, and that's what keeps you going through this cycle. But you are not in the past. You are in the present. You are here right now, and you don't look like yourself. And you need to figure out how to be comfortable with who you are here, now, even in these moments where we're feeling uncomfortable, right? You need an exit plan. An exit strategy here. The universe is trying to make that clear. The universe might even be trying to provide you one. Perhaps for some of you, investments is that way, right? You know, perhaps you're kind of stuck in a situation financially, and maybe a little bit of movement or a little bit of independence is what's called for here. Either way, an exit is needed. Okay, Virgo, Gemini. Wow, I keep doing that. I'm wondering if you should check Virgo's reading, if that's going to resonate with you a little bit. Okay, Gemini. Because I keep saying it for a reason. I feel like maybe your energies are so aligned this week, and you're going through similar weeks. Okay, so do me a favor, check out Virgo's reading. Gemini, this is what I have for you. Okay, I really hope this gives you clarity and insight here, and I wish you all the best today and always. You got this. That loop is closing. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. You take care. Cancer, hello. Let's go ahead and see what October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. Thank you. King of Wands. You know, this is interesting. This is very funny, King of Wands, right? Decisive, clear about where you're putting your energy, right? What you're heading into here. But I couldn't find you. I had to go searching for your energy as I was shuffling the cards and channeling you for your weekly reading. Okay, you were hard to find, right? Interesting. Maybe you're too busy doing the thing. All right. With that King of Wands energy, you're clear on something. You're fired up. You're ready to go. You're deploying your king. You're saying, I'm pursuing this to the best of my ability here. The Lovers, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and that 8 of Cups energy. So you are here. Found you. Even Steven. Insight. The good with the bad. Yin and yang. I'm wondering if you're like, I'm just wondering if you're trying to see all sides, which is interesting. I'm wondering if you're trying to see all sides of something. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers here for Cancer as we head into the week of October 27th. Show me some clarifiers for Cancer, please. Show me Cancer for the week of October 27th. Show me Cancer. Thank you. Oh, all right. I think like that. That's what we're doing. All right. Interesting here. Well, something's coming, something's changing, right? What do you're letting go, trying to let go of something. You're trying to let go of something. Maybe turn over a new leaf as it relates to something here, Cancer. And so you're trying to be diplomatic about it. This could be a foundational thing, right? Maybe you're trying to change the way you think. Maybe you're trying to be more optimistic. Something like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, what I'm picking up on. Something that is so core to you, Cancer, okay? With that King of Wands here, I have that clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups in reverse, okay? Page of Pentacles. I'm not seeing this as a bad thing, to be clear, okay? I'm just seeing that your eyes have opened to some aspect of something that no longer fits into your narrative of what fills you and what makes you happy in the long term, which is why you're showing up and you're saying, I'm trying to see both sides, all sides of this situation, because what had previously worked for me is not working. Wheel of Fortune. It feels like the universe is giving you some help in gaining that clarity with that Page of Pentacles here. Something may have happened, or something may have happened too many times. One too many times for you to say, you know what, this is not coincidence. The universe is trying to tell me something here. It's trying to wake me up to the fact that if I keep going like this, it's not going to help me. It's only going to hurt me. And so I need to look realistically, see all sides of this situation before I determine how to maneuver. Okay. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands on this side here. Yeah, some wisdom, some hard lessons, tough lessons, right? Born out of experience. Okay. It feels like something happened in past and you are now coming to understand that lesson. Okay? You're coming to terms with how this made you feel because it hurt you a lot. But you're not, let me back up. There's an urge to react out of that hurt. You hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you too. Right? But there's also a new kind of feeling here of maybe that's not the best way to go. Maybe I shouldn't act out of my pain. Maybe I shouldn't be reactionary about this. How can I move forward in the best way possible for myself and for the other party involved? Okay? This does feel like it relates to you and somebody else. It could be situationally based. Okay? Cancer, you use your judgment, take what resonates, all right? Something you have accepted no longer works for you, and you're trying to figure out what you're putting in its place as you continue to move on and move forward. You are internalizing the lesson. You are taking that lesson, learning it, learning from it, and trying to move on in the best way possible. Okay? Really what I'm seeing. In doing that, let me be clear, you are letting go of something. You are feeling like you are releasing something. It could be that you're giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. It could be that you perceive it to be, I'm giving them a break. You could be giving yourself a break, okay? Take it as it resonates, but you're leaving something behind. As you continue to move forward, it's a hard lesson learned for you this week. You're trying to be better. You're trying to be a better person for you. Okay? And nobody can fault you for trying. You're putting that effort. That's clear. The universe is trying to help you with this, right? Oh, that was quick. What do we have here? Two of Cups. Yeah, this is you and another person. Three of Wands. Having an openness, right? No longer, or not being guarded, not blocking, not lashing, not being the aggressor, not being the, what's the other side of aggressor? The victim, okay? Meeting this person in the middle. Meeting the situation in the middle. Offering up and saying, you know what? I wasn't my best self. I made some mistakes. And acknowledging and accepting when they say that they made some mistakes, right? And having a true moment of how do we move forward together, right? And feeling good about that. Feeling secure in that. Allowing yourself the benefit of taking this person at their word, having a true moment of understanding and feeling secure and stable in that as you move on. Okay? It's beautiful. Right? It is. It's gorgeous. You're busy working away here. You know what I mean? You're acknowledging the reality of the situation. It feels like you're putting the past in the past. The past is the past. It will not impact your present from this week on. Okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. Cancer. Lovely. We're growing, right? It feels good. That's what I have for you. Alrighty. I really hope you have a lovely week, and I wish you all the best today and always. We'll see you next time. You take care. Scorpio, hello. Let's go ahead and see what October 27th through to November 2nd has in store for you. That one will not make the cut, okay? Five of Cups, Six of Cups. Wow. Okay. Are you moving on? Huh. Page of Cups, all cup energy here. We are in our feels this week. You're moving on. You're moving forward. Wow. Okay. I love that. Let's get some clarity for you, Scorpio. Let's see some clarifiers for Scorpio here as we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Scorpio, please. As we head into the week of October 27th. Let's get some clarifiers for Scorpio, please. Okay. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah. You're moving on. Judgment, the Sun, King of Swords here. You're aware. There's a knowing. You're like, I know. For some of you, some potential sacrifice coming up here. Some potential sensory overload, or heading into a space where you can become easily distracted. But you know what you want going into that. Okay? Take that as it resonates. Heading into your clarifiers here for the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, we have the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, then we have the Devil on its side, Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, I mean, you're moving on. Slow and steady. You have been so consistent, doing your work, putting in the work, showing up, every day with your core purpose in mind here. Okay, you're open, and you're energetically open to moving on. Any sort of fear or anything that has been holding you back, you're like, no, I'm done. I'm done. I feel good. I'm ready. I'm here. I know what I want. I know my purpose. I know I know why I'm here, and I'm ready, right? Your energy is ready to move forward and continue on kind of into some sort of period of space of unknown, uncharted territory. Okay. But you're doing it from a strong sense of awareness here. All right. So you're like, I'm ready to take that jump. I'm ready to take that leap here, but it's a very knowing leap. You know, you are directing, you are showing up saying, I know where I need to go. I might not be super clear. I'm going to face distraction. I might face temptation here. I might, the temptation to get sidetracked, but I know. All right. Devil on its side, 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, you're not letting that devil energy come through. You're like, he's here, he's showing up, but he has no impact on you moving forward. Any sort of doubt, fear, stubbornness, negativity, compulsion, you're releasing him. It's like he doesn't even... The only reason he's here, it feels, is to show you that he doesn't have any power over you. Okay? 9 of Cups, listen. Confidence, personal sense of achievement, personal sense of fulfillment here, showing up secure, right? You're on it. You're on the ball. Wheel of Fortune, now is your time. The time is now. There might be somebody here who the universe is putting on your path to show you who you are, or to reaffirm to yourself that you are the person you think you are the person you know yourself to be, right? So this could be a test showing up here. But it's really just to drive the point home that you're good. Okay, Scorpio, Judgment, the Sun, King of Swords, you're good. You know what's going on here. You know where you're headed. You know what you're doing. Final thoughts for Scorpio. Three of Swords, 8 of Swords. That's what you're leaving behind. Right? Yeah. That's what you're leaving behind. There you are turning, I don't even want to say turning over a new leaf. You're shedding a skin. One step closer to where you want to be, right? With that 8 of Swords and that world energy. This is what you're leaving behind. You're no longer feeling trapped. You're not trapping yourself, right? That energy is gone. And we're saying, you know what? We got here. We're here now. We're moving on. We know where we have to go. We know our purpose. We also know it's not easy. We know there will be temptation, but we know where we're going, and we're clear on that. Justice. Decision has been made. Karmic justice. Releasing karmic ties in some way for some of you. Okay, this feels like a big step. It took a lot to get here, but you're here. Enjoy that. It took a lot to get here, but you're here. Committed, of purpose. The Chariot, keep going. Keep going. The Devil, facing him head on, the Emperor. Wow, that major arcana, okay, coming through in that shadow here. You are aligned. You are in control. You are releasing anything that was holding you back. And to be clear, there were aspects of you that were holding you back. And you're saying, I'm done with that. It hurt, but I'm good. It hurt, but I'm still standing. Resilience. Wow. Scorpio, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I'm just beyond. You look beautiful. I'm going to start crying. You look beautiful. That's what I have for you this week. Just, I'm blown away. There have been a few signs that have really left me speechless. This is just such good energy for you. I'm so proud. I'm going to go have a moment now. Thank you so much for showing up to your reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Good for you, man. Good for you. It took you a while, but good for you. Like, it took you a while and you are here. And you're not letting anyone take that away from you. Not even you. And that's beautiful. Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I wish you all the best today and always. You take care, and we'll see you next time. Pisces, hello. Let's get right into it and see what October 27th to November 2nd has in store for you. Show me Pisces. Seven of Cups. The Tower. Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I wonder if somebody is offering you a chance here to come out of fantasy and come down back to reality for a little bit and feel good in that. Feel grounded and rooted in that feeling. But that kind of tendency to escape is coming up as the focus this week for you, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers for Pisces, please, as we head into the week of October 27th to November 2nd. Let's get some clarifiers for Pisces as we head into this week, please. Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces, please. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Seven of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. So some sort of success is happening here, which is great. We have Temperance, Nine of Wands in the reverse. A lot of fire energy for you with Aries as well. That Emperor, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles always showing up for you. You're always thinking of the long term, but sometimes I feel like you get stuck in, fantasizing about this end goal too much here, but we all do, right? So it's just one of those things that we have to be mindful of, and I don't know why that's coming up right now, but it is. Eight of Cups. So you showing up in your shadow here. The seven becomes the eight, which is good. There's forward momentum, which is good to see. That Empress energy showing up, as well as that Two of Pentacles. Priorities are changing, or again, maybe even coming down to the ground, coming into being more present with and more deliberate with your life. Okay. Kind of that idea of escaping reality, like I said, being the forefront of your week this week, Pisces. So like I said here on the outset, some sort of success is happening here. You're very much working through something, maneuvering through. We go the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, right? You're moving through a cycle here. And it does feel like there's an opportunity to be more present and have success in your physical realm. Alrighty, you're maneuvering in a way, you're showing up. There's some sort of success, like I said, that has been gained here. Four of Pentacles on its side. I kind of like to see it because, again, it's this idea of being aware of that tendency to dissociate or, get lost in illusion, confusion. Okay. See all the options available, but not really having clarity on how to pick just one. Okay. You're not letting that stop you. That idea of rejecting this, if that makes sense. you're showing up and you're driven. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing this week, you're very driven. You have a clear purpose here. There is some sort of social recognition. Perhaps, you're looking for a pat on the back, or someone that's close to you, you're within your close circle, to say, hey, wow, you did this. You showed up really well. You actually made a really good decision here, and that looks beautiful on you, right? So really having some good momentum to your week this week. Temperance, 9 of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor, King of Pentacles here. I'm wondering if this is coming up because we're addressing that idea of, or that kind of impulse to, maybe for some of you, fantasize too much. Okay, and you're really working hard to not do that. And it feels like for some of you, it's hard, okay, but it's getting easier. And that recognition of you, of like mini achievements here is important, right? At each step, you're kind of getting that recognition that you need to keep moving forward, and you are very much moving forward. As I said, the 5 to the 6, the 7 to the 8, some forward progression here, forward movement, and all of that is pointing to you taking control and you actually moving in a way that is getting you to where you want to be in that end goal scheme of things. Okay, took a while, but we got there. Okay, and perhaps somebody's helping you do that, like I said, and this person sees your potential, this person sees what you want to achieve, and they're helping you get there with that Page of Cups, okay? Yeah, and you're refocusing your priorities, rebalancing here, a realignment for some of you, right? But coming out of this fantasy land. Okay, you're picking one and you're having good success on the way doing it, okay? Let's get some final thoughts for Pisces here. Let's get some final thoughts for Pisces for this week ahead. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working hard. Like, you are. 4 of Wands, their foundation. Something is changing, right? And you're taking the time to celebrate that change. For some of you, even, and again, take it as it resonates, you're thinking differently. Maybe you're being more efficient in how you maneuver, and this person is helping you with that efficiency, okay? Again, take that as it resonates. It feels like some of you that rings true. 4 of Wands, the Tower, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving towards success. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to make happen here is working. And it's almost like you're enjoying the ride. It's a little bumpy, but whoever this person is that is leading you forward, they very much have your back in the best way possible, and you feel comforted by their presence. Okay? 8 of Pentacles here. You're working. You're growing your garden. You're growing your success, right? Whatever seeds you have planted, you are starting to see them bloom. You are starting to see you bloom, and that is encouraging in itself, right? You're on track. Pisces, I love this for you. I love this for you. What a beautiful, beautiful week ahead. Keep going. Keep pushing. You know what I mean? You've got this. Yeah, some new perspective. You're looking great, and you're integrating some new patterns here, and it's beautiful to see it. It's beautiful as it comes across on the board here. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all the best. We'll see you next time. You take care.